Hi, I'm Eshoo, and I want to welcome all the high school students from Santa Cruz County to this get-together with us.
Hi, I'm Jimmy Panetta, Congressman, 20th Congressional District. Hello, welcome, and look forward to talking to you about some things.
Well, I think that the first thing that I'd say to students is this is your country and it's your government. And you might be tempted to say, I really don't want to have anything to do with it. And yet it has everything to do with you. It is your government and your Congress that can vote to send any one of you that are of age to war. And that vote has come before me since I've been in the Congress. It is your government, both local, state, and federal, that decide whether you will be protected from drinking polluted water or clean water, from having clean air to breathe. Now that sounds pretty dramatic, but it's a fact. It's a fact. It matters in your life. Whether, if you care about bicycling, you need bicycle lanes. If you want to travel from one part of your community to another, you need transportation. You may not have your own automobile, or your parents may not want to loan you theirs. So you need a way to get from point A to point B. Well, that's all in the public lane, and it depends on who you elect and what kind of government you have. And then what the benefits or the lack of those benefits are accrued to you. So in every part of your life, believe it or not, your education, public education, colleges, universities, community colleges, what you pay in tuition, whether it's high, whether you get a much better deal, because there are those of us that want it to be far more affordable, because we want everyone to have access to a solid education in our country. It all depends on who is there.
Look, I know many of you probably cannot vote, but clearly that hasn't stopped you from being interested in the issues that affect all of us. And so I want to thank you for that interest, and also thank you for the activity and your activism behind those interests. It's very important. I have two daughters. They're 11 and 12 years old. They're already very interested. I know the education that you have is much different than the education I have. I know that the fact that you have to do volunteer hours in order to graduate is something that I think is tremendously important, because it's starting that sense of what your responsibility is about, what this country is about. As you know from your textbooks, we are a nation of we the people. And so it takes we the people, it takes all of us, it takes all of you to contribute. And that can be in any form that you want. It doesn't necessarily have to go out there and protest. What it means is you have to give back in one way or the other. And that's why I think it's so great that many of you are already volunteering. Many of you are already understand what it takes to give back to this country and our communities there on the Central Coast. And so I would ask that you continue focus on your education. Develop that solid foundation upon which you can spring forward into running for office, into continuing to give back, serve in social avenues, things of that nature. I thank you for listening to us talk, but more importantly, I want you to know that if there is anything that and I'm sure Representative Eshoo feels the same way, anything that we can do for you, please do not hesitate to contact us, reach out to us, come by our offices, say hello. If you see us on the street during the weekend, stop us. Talk to us. Tell us what you're thinking. We want to continue to hear from you, because we want to continue to be able to serve all of you. Thank you.